In this place, you can follow the fences to the far horizon. Wander the green grass at your own pace with birds singing overhead and a horse by your side. This place is a world away from what many veterans experienced while serving, and that is the point.
Just coming up here and seeing everything, I was just astonished as I walked through the barn and everything here, and just got to know the people and saw how much love was here. That really changed a lot in me and helped me. So that made me get involved.
Johnny Reimer is a retired Navy SEAL, one of the veterans returning to Blue Sky Equestrian Stables in Dunbarton to spend several days in the Equine Immersion Project, pairing those who served in Special Forces with horses to help recover from trauma. He arrives with his dog, Finn.
He can just have, you know, a retired guy that's chilling, and he can chill with me. He's got his paw on my foot.
He first joined the program during one of his darkest times.
Unfortunately, at that time, I had lost 5 friends to suicide.
Now he comes back as lead wrangler, and he recruited other veterans from across the nation into this circle.
I love doing it because I'm actually able to give back to the vets, so they can relate to you. If you have been, you know, through things, then they understand it, what they've been through. They understand that you can talk about it.
You kind of build a little bit of a connection with them. They start to kind of feel like in tune with you.
Thomas Gilroy's wife reached out to the program when she noticed the Army veteran was struggling with anxiety.
I was a little apprehensive about it. Just the general stigma of you don't need therapy. Seeing it as like something that's negative, but I didn't really have anything to lose, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try, keep an open mind, and I'm very glad that I did.
He found an immeasurable impact on his life.
Yep, just feel that movement.
Trying to connect back with myself and how I'm feeling, kind of being present in the moment.
Every veteran is here thanks to the organization Swim with a Mission, launched in New Hampshire in 2017 by Phil Taub and his wife Julie. It all began with a swim across Newfound Lake.
So the idea of Swim with a Mission was if we could raise more money, we could create more funds for the veteran service organizations.
Swim with a Mission is such a success, they're diving into other adventures for veterans. Ride with a Mission, Fish with a Mission, Run with a Mission, the Green Beret with a Mission Challenge, and the successful Paintball with a Mission. Companies come from across New England for a team-building day with Navy SEALs. Now the Equine Immersion Project joins the ranks.
Recreational therapy programs. They pull the veterans out of the homes that are struggling. And then we invest in the next round, art therapy, service dogs, mental health counseling. And I think as we continue to do this and we get all these groups working together, we're going to see the suicide rate finally start to come down. But I've seen with my own eyes many times over, there is something incredibly special about the relationship between a horse and a human being.
I have people tell me, wow, this is the first time I haven't thought about Afghanistan in 6 years.
Tara Mahoney is the founder and CEO of Equine Immersion Foundation, stepping out of her office as a licensed clinical mental health counselor and onto the farm.
They know how to jump down ropes, out of helicopters, do push-ups. And so when they're around the horse, they feel that power again, and they feel in that moment again. Yet at the same time, the horse will help them get grounded and slow down. It is so brave and so vulnerable at the same time. And that's that mix of, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna give something a chance.
You're a man, just deal with it and get back in the fight when we call you back up. That's kind of how it goes.
Retired Navy SEAL Don Adams says the battle rhythm of difficult military duty and reintegrating back home can take a toll. He's learning how to lean on a horse.
They're a team, right? They're almost an integrated team. That's right. Yeah, and it's just really amazing how intuitive they are, and they pick up on just the little intricacies of, you know, what may be going on emotionally, you know, in a person's, you know, soul. So anyway, it's actually been a joy, and I'm learning a lot.
I bet you hope more veterans like you can come and do this.
Absolutely, certainly worth it. And the crew here at EIP is just passionate. They love the animals and they love our vets, and I'm all on board with that. All in, right, girl?
At the end of the day, the veterans can walk off into another sunset, ready to greet a new day tomorrow.